as a psychologist who has taught psychology for a career, seeing that the online gurus are using influence tactics. They're using psychology, which makes sense because psychology works. How do you sell something? Psychology. How do you influence people? Through psychology. But they were using it incorrectly. Like as I'm watching this, I'm like, how can this work? Like, psychology is a lot of cause and effect. You do these sorts of things, and most people tend to do these sorts of things. It's almost cause and effect. Yet they're saying they getting results. And I'm like, how can you get results? You know, the scarcity and the urgency and the reciprocity, and here's the formulas you use. And I'm like, how are they making, and I couldn't figure out how they could make this work until I started talking to some folks who are in the inner circles of some of these same gurus. And they let me in on the dirty little secret. It's not working. It's failing. Yes, it used to work, just like everything used to work in the gold rush days of online marketing, but it's not working anymore. People's conversions are low. They're not bringing as many students. They're not getting as many sales, but they don't tell you that. And so you're just led to believe that these same tactics continue to work. So that was the key moment when two different people from two different gurus told me the same thing, that when they use this approach, they're not getting the numbers that they're telling you. And I was like, I was just so, it was like this weight was lifted off me, because I'm like, it didn't make any sense. Like, how could you do this and then people trust you and buy your stuff? The one key one, I think I mentioned this in an earlier episode, was the notion of asking people, pressuring people in the last hour before your cart closes. They say, absolutely, you got to send an email to people in the last hour. That is so critical. If you don't do that, that's where like 50% of your sales comes in that last hour. And I was like, why? Why would people want to be put under that kind of pressure? Why would you say, hey, this is going to be taken away from you in an hour? And that's when I heard the stat from two different people that 75% of people were getting their money back. 75% of the people who bought in that last hour wanted a refund within 30 days. And I was like, yes, that's exactly what should happen. When you put people under that incredible stress and say, you got to buy this now or lose it forever, they'll buy it and then they'll get their money back. They'll say, yeah, buyer's remorse.